Hello, Boilermaker fans. I'm Matthew Stout here for Boilermaker All-Access, and I'm here today with senior pitcher Katie Hackney. How are you doing today, Katie?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks. What are you kind of looking forward to now that this is your senior year going into your last year with the softball team?
I think the biggest thing that we're excited about is we have a lot of young talent, but we also have a lot of younger girls that are maturing, and they've already matured. They've been through it for a year. Our freshman class last year are now sophomores, and they are ready to go. So we're just ready to start competing.
Right, and now this year there's been the whole change with the strength and conditioning department. Now there's the whole sports performance staff. How's that been trying to, I know you guys have had a lot of different 6 a.m. workouts. What's that been like with the new staff?
They're very intense. That's probably the best words that I can use to describe it. Every morning you need to be ready to go. It doesn't matter if it's 5:55, 6 o'clock in the morning. You should be ready to go and ready to perform to your highest potential. We haven't had as many, knock on wood, haven't had as many injuries, smaller injuries. We're spending a lot more time with stretching and keeping muscles loose, and I think that's been our big focus.
Right, so now you are in the fall season a little bit, which is quite a bit different than the spring season. Talk about some of those differences that happen in the fall as opposed to not necessarily playing all those games that you do in the spring.
The past 3 years, we've played about 2 games every fall, and that's it. Whereas this year we're actually playing 6 games. So we are playing more games, but in the spring we play 50 games. So that's a major difference to the fall. You really have to come out here every day and try to get better, and it's not, maybe you can't see the light at the end of the tunnel every single day. It's one of those things where, okay, we have 3 weeks left of team practice and we don't play for 5 months. But you have to continue to get better because everyone else in the country is continuing to get better every day also.
Right, and you were talking about those freshmen a little bit. How have the freshmen meshed in, and are there any good stories to share with us about something that's happened funny with them?
Well, I will say the freshmen this year have caught on quickly. They haven't had any, haven't really gotten in trouble too much. They've caught on pretty well. I think the biggest thing with any freshman class is just watching them adjust to the workouts and watching people walk when you get really, really sore. People all have different walking. They might grab their butt or they might grab their legs. That's probably the biggest thing. We don't have not much has really happened, which is a good thing.
That's good. And one last question. It being your senior year, what are your expectations for not only yourself, but your team as well, and what type of role do you see yourself as having on the team?
I definitely see myself as a vocal leader. I'm not afraid of confrontation and saying what needs to be said, and that kind of hasn't changed too much from last year, but now especially with us only having 2 seniors. And then also being a pitcher, you just have to really be mentally stable and be the kind of the rock behind the team, and that's really what I want to try to do for our team.
All right, well, thanks a lot for your time, Katie.
Thank you.
And for Boilermaker All Access, I'm Matthew Stout.